Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory, Crowe. I'm joined today by Dr. Ruth Smith and Lane Thompson. And they are from the new Iona Presbyterian Church. We're talking about sort of a unique opportunity, a Celtic worship service. Welcome, and thank you all for being with us today on Lagniappe.
Good morning, Cory.
It's always a pleasure.
Well, I want to ask, let's start with you, Pastor Thompson. A Celtic worship service. That's something I guess we don't often see.
Absolutely. Our church is called New Iona Presbyterian Church, and we take our name from a little small island off the west coast of Scotland called Iona. Traditionally, all of the kings of Scotland were crowned there and buried there at different times throughout the history, but mainly it's been a seat for Christianity for over 1,000 years.
Now, Dr. Ruth Smith is with us, and she's the director of the School of Humanities at ULM. And you know a lot about this part of the world. You study world languages, and we've got a big event that sort of ties into all this weekend. Tell me what's going on this weekend.
Well, we're having a festival. We're having a service that's a Celtic worship service. We've got a lovely band and with Irish music, and then we will have wonderful food. You know, Presbyterians like to eat, and then in the afternoon we've added another factor, which will be games for children to play, not the ones throwing logs. We won't go to those extremes.
The caber toss is a lot of fun if you've ever seen it done. Pastor Thompson, this is you guys have taken the opportunity to kind of tag along with another event, the Northeast Louisiana Celtic Festival. It's a long-running event going on Saturday at Lazar Point in West Monroe, and they've got Highland Games and all of that, and it's a good opportunity to get folks into the church and play traditional music and sort of celebrate all things Scottish, Irish, and that part of the world, right?
That's exactly right. We call this the Kirkin Celtic worship service, and the Kirk is the Scots word for a church.
Okay.
And this is a great day where October is typically for folks in the Reformed tradition, where we remember the beginnings of the Reformation in the 16th century. And we usually do it towards the end of the month, but this time for our church, we're doing it here, and we're putting it all together in one huge Celtic celebration mixed with Reformed.
I think a lot of people in the area may not realize the influence in the 1800s that Scottish and Irish settled northeast Louisiana very, very heavily.
Absolutely. And it goes back a lot farther than that, further, I should say. But the traditions of America, even our particular government that we use, all take its nods from the Scottish tradition, especially in the Presbyterian Church. John Witherspoon was one of the original founders of the country, Presbyterian minister, founding Princeton University and the School of Theology there. But also here in North Louisiana as well, there's always been a strong tradition going back many, many generations.
We're talking about the service, and I guess we need to tell folks when the service is. What time is this happening on Sunday?
This is Sunday, October the 8th at 11 a.m. At the church in West Monroe.
And Dr. Smith, where's the church located for folks that have never been?
It's on Wellerman Road, and if you know where Highland Elementary School, it's right next to it.
Wait, you're next to Highland Elementary, and you're going to have Highland Games.
That's right.
How does that work out?
Well, the church used to be called Highland Presbyterian Church, and in fact, that whole subdivision area is the Highland outgrowth in West Monroe, but it just happens to be a coincidence because we're going to be doing these same things as well.
Now, you've brought in some special music for this Sunday. What are the folks that come out going to hear?
So we're going to be listening to Emerald Accent. I believe that they are out of Jackson, Mississippi mostly, but some of the players live locally here as well. And they do provide traditional Celtic music, but we're going to be doing a worship service, obviously. So it's the same thing that you would hear, but just mixed with sacred music as well. And it's going to be really fantastic. Our choir will be singing as well.
And this is something you guys have done in the past, right?
We have had the Emerald Accent visit with us before, but we've never done, I believe, a whole Celtic worship service in this fashion. So this is going to be kind of a new one for us.
Well, that sounds really neat. Tell me a little bit about this is going to be sort of a family day, lots of activities for kids. What are the kiddos going to be getting into?
Well, I think there's a variety of what we're calling the wee Highland Games. So it's some of the traditional Highland Games that you see at festivals and events, but brought down to more fun and achievable things for the kids to be able to throw and measure the distance and I don't know. It's all kind of variety of things.
Dr. Ruth Smith with us from ULM. Dr. Smith, tell me, what are you looking forward to for this service?
Well, I started life here at ULM as a language teacher, continue to, but the World Language and Cultures program is always looking for activities and events to participate in. So I'm delighted that we're having this in our region, and I think it will just get bigger as we keep doing this.
I think that also maybe the plan is to entice some of the participants from the big weekend event going on Saturday to maybe stay over on Sunday morning and come see you guys, right?
Absolutely. Make it a big weekend. The weather's going to be wonderful. Make it go all the way through Sunday.
The weather is going to be absolutely great this weekend, and with temperatures in the mid-70s for the highs and lows down to 48 degrees. It sounds very nice. We're speaking today with the folks from New Iona Presbyterian, Pastor Lane Thompson, Dr. Ruth Smith. For folks to find out more about the special service and to find out more about what you guys are doing, where can they go to learn more?
They can go to our website at newiona.net. They can call the church with the information that's listed there, and then also they can check out our Facebook page.
That's Dr. Ruth Smith and Lane Thompson. The Kirkin Celtic worship service going on October 8th, 11 a.m., New Iona Presbyterian. That's 1403 Wellerman Road in West Monroe. And don't forget about the wee Highland Games. That sounds like a lot of fun may be had by all. To find out more about this and other Lagniappes, be sure and visit our website at KEDM.org.